Hello guys, it's Susanna here. Well, as you can see, the wait is finally over. I've been waiting for these beautiful pieces to be printed off and so that I could add it to these fabric packs. So this is wildlife and fauna. It's my block of the month, and these three are going to be block 1, 2 and 3, which I'll be posting out together to save on postage. So they're all a little bit of different fabric. This is on a damask. If you don't like the white, you are able to dye them. So this will be the first one that we're going to be doing, will be the geranium. And so I'm going to be using all the fabric that we've got from here, and then some of my own, and then the skeins. And then these two, even though you can see them here and on the website you'll be able to see them. So this is that's damask, and this is sort of like an edge of a tablecloth. They are fairly close together. So but by the time you have all the fabric and everything around them, I had to sort of cut them because that's how they came in a lot of 3. So I've got them in lots of 3 when I go send them off to the printer. So that's the fabrics and all that you get with that. And then here's the lavender. I really love this bit. I would incorporate that and maybe do some stitching on that. I was initially going to, because they're all on the one piece, so you would have gotten all 3 of these on this design, but I thought it'd be nice to have a bit of each of them. Like this is the damask, this is sort of like a bit of a tablecloth, and then this is really fine linen, so that you've got a bit of everything. I had a little bit of trouble with the printers taking so long, so he's only done these 3. I've still got to get the next 6 printed off, and I may have to get pre-existing like fabric. I'm in the process of watching it. So but I've got these out, and I won't need the other ones until at least November, so that I can post it out in time for December. So we've got September, October, November. So if I get the other ones done by the 1st of November, I've got a whole month to post them out to have them ready by December. So you'll have, and then December, January, February, and then March, April, May. So May is when it will finish. So these are the first 3 that you will be doing. So September is the geranium, so I will just once a week do a video and use the fabrics and bits and pieces. You've got the skeins, which you get 2 per pack, and some of it you could probably use with the next lot along. These are what I will be using, so you can do what you like. I'm going to be having it on, I'll show you, a tablecloth. So I've got tablecloths, hang on a minute, where are we? I've got my bits and pieces here. So I've started with pinning, and I've sort of done it in a circle. Because it wasn't quite big enough to do the circle, I've got a bit that's covering over. So I'll take you through the process. So here's my tablecloth, and then I've got that one, and then I've got that one. I grabbed this one because this fabric had a bit of a hole in it, so I think it was the only one. There are some with holes like up higher that had one lower, so I thought I'll grab that one. And I've got different fabrics as well, so I just like the idea of having a little bit of different vintagey fabric. This is linen. Yeah, so I will have these on my website, so the link below, you can go and grab it. And there's tablecloths there too. They're not all as pretty as this one, but remember there's some tablecloths that have got prints and stuff on them, but you're going to be putting stuff over the top. So you know, you can use that as the background. Like a supper cloth is a really good size, is what I'm using. So but you can do what you want. I'm sending a pack to like Corinne's doing it as well, and she's going to be doing like probably a rice bag from, because I think there's 4 animals and then the rest of the fauna. So yeah, so the next video that you see in this will be me starting to work on that one. So it just so happens to have these little parts here. So the next one is that, and I'd like to do it in a circle as well. So I'll do a circle on there, but because it's won't be big enough, that will help cover that. And then the next one will go there. So, and I'm probably going to have the fox or something in the middle, which is, fox is number 8. But yeah, but I'd probably like to have that one in the middle because it's a little bit bigger than the others. Okay guys, enough of my rambling. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this to come out, and I'm very excited to be doing it. I'm very proud of my designs, and very lovingly and painstakingly put all these together. I've got 50 packs. So I've got 50 of these, and I've got 50 packs of the other ones, so just 50 of all 9 of them. You know, and wrapped up 900 skeins. It took a long time, but I managed to do the fabrics in the same time that it took for the guy to the printer. He does a fabulous job though, like it's so fine, and the way that you do it. So if you do want to dye it, that's not going to run because it's permanent, you know, proper screen printing. Okay guys, well, go onto my website and grab yourself a 3-block kit. Normally they would be $35 each, which, you know, that's pretty good. But because there's 3, which would be 105, but I'm just having it to 100, and so the $5 is coming off there, and then it's only 1 lot of postage. I think overseas will be between 25 to 27, and in Australia it's 12. So it's going to cost you the same amount of postage whether I send 3 or whether I send 1. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Seems like a bigger outlay, but you've only got 3 lots of postage rather than 9. Okay guys, thank you very much. I'm really excited. I was chafing at the bit. I really want to do it, so I'm really looking forward to starting on the geranium. So they've all got little numbers on there, so you know where you're at with it. Okay guys, thanks very much. You can't have tell I'm a bit excited. Bye. Thanks for watching.